Welcome everybody to another first look here on the channel. We're going to be playing Tesla vs. Lovecraft. This is the latest game from 10 Tons. They are the makers of Neochrome, Crimson Land, and last year's very interesting title, Judge. And that is definitely a very cool looking title screen here. The story is basically Lovecraft is attacking Tesla for being too experimental, and in response, Tesla must save the world using his giant mech suit, as we all know he had. I'm not making this up, folks, and to prove it, we're going to look at the cutscenes before we get going. And these are something you have to see to believe.
I'm offering you limitless wireless energy. Witness the power of lightning.
Stop this madness before it's too late! You are meddling with powers you can't comprehend.
Please, escort this gentleman out of here. I wonder what's wrong with this poor chap. Anyone know his name?
He's just a harmless fiction writer. I think his name was Lovecraft.
Oh my god. Yeah, that gets a screenshot, folks. And Tesla vs. Lovecraft is a twin-stick isometric shooter, as with their previous games. So far, as you can see, I played through most of the normal difficulty. I think we're about halfway done. And we're going to go through more of it tonight. The objective is pretty simple. Survive every level. Here's me with my Tesla mech. Items and weapons will randomly spawn. And as you can see, we level up in the upper right. And you choose from different perks. We have a teleporter. Oh, get away from me. Now the Cthulhu statue here will keep spawning enemies until we deal with it. Get away. Oh. Hey. Another thing I'm looking for are my mech pieces, which will drop throughout the level. Oh, good. That. Ah, nuke. Trying to get that power up. Let's see, what we got? Ooh, I will gladly take that upgrade. Now you do this. For anyone looking for realism in this game, I'm afraid you're not going to find it. Especially when I get a Tommy gun and a nuke at the same time. And there's also rare perks as you can pick up as well. And you'll unlock more as you play. The Aether, we unlock the new shotgun too. The Aether crystals are used to activate a permanent upgrades. And this is the game's kind of persistence system right here. So I need to get up to at least 10 before we can start unlocking some inventions. Get away from me, you damn whatever you are. Now, on the title screen, you may have noticed the game is currently finishing up development. So there is a chance that things may be slightly different compared to the finished game. I think it's coming out end of January. Grab my spread gun. But as I said, the game is definitely on the arcade side, but it does have a good feel to it. Here. Almost got my mech suit back. Let's go for that. And that. So now, whenever I need it, I can go mecha test it. Oh. The shield. And as the campaign goes on, harder enemies will be introduced, the usual, and there are a few boss stages as well. There we go. A few of these weapons do seem familiar to me from, I think it was Crimson Land when we played it. Speed doubler, I'll take that. The extra barrel perk basically lets you shoot an additional bullet each time. And you get pretty crazy, especially when you combine it with the shotguns and rapid fire weapons. Yeah, we're not worrying about reloading, ammo supplies, anything like that. Come on. But as I said, if you're looking for more of a thinking man shooter, I'm afraid I'm not seeing that here. I really did enjoy Judge for its persistent elements and the kind of like puzzle design it became, as you had to try and figure out how to complete the levels with these side quests to keep going. But I know a lot of people did complain about that, and I think that could be why it was toned down for Tesla versus Lovecraft. There you go. Should be the last group. And we're away. There are daily quests in the game, but I don't know if we're going to really need them or not. So as you can see, we are going all the way around here. Get away, spiders. And pretty much you should use your suit whenever you want. Oop. Maybe the shotgun will be the better go here. I'm sure we all knew that Nikola Tesla was a master of all weapons, right? Let's go for supplier. And there is an endless mode in this game as well. Go away. Trying to grab some of my items here. Shields are keep it going. Two more pieces. There you go, that should work. Could really do with a pierce option now. Alright, now we're ready for fun. Gonna have some fire lightning bullets. Again, if you played Crimson Land or Neochrome, this should be very familiar to you in terms of the design. Go. You're no match for Mecha Tesla. Should be just about done the level. Good. But if you haven't guessed, this game can get a bit on the repetitive side. I'm just glad that I didn't start this. Hope we got some more Aether Crystals. That we didn't start this way back at the beginning of the game. Because it could be even slower than this. So if we look over here, we start out right there at the fire. and our cookie path around. So what we'll try and do, maybe we'll try and go for wherever the next boss fight is. It could be right here. It's kind of hard to tell based on how things go. Out of my way. Big guys don't want to die, do they? Like that. Is definitely a job for our mech again. Let's go for poison now. And perks can stack as well. Alright. Go. On my way. You see, we're now doing 40% more damage. And you can see our bolts are now going through the enemies. This should be pretty much handled by now. What else we can do? Should be nearing the final wave of these guys. Oh, got an achievement. Probably killing enough of those enemies. One more for that. I was kind of hoping we could play as HP Lovecraft as well and have like his version of the levels. Maybe that'll be an additional option in the future. On my way. These guys can be a bit on the annoying side, especially your starting pistol. There we go. Let's see. I'll get that explosive barrel in a second. I don't think I can get hurt by my special there. Oh. Let's see. Go for more health just in case. Oh. Yeah, let's go for it. That's how you clear out Lovecraftian monsters. Let's see, we're dodging, and why not? I mean, pick up the Tommy gun, but this should be fine to wrap up this level. And we're off. crystals. I think I should have enough for an upgrade. Oh, here are unlocks so far. Let's see. Ah, there's our survival. These are the enemies we've ran into so far. So I'm sure this is a story upgrade that we'll have to get. What do we want? Let's just show it off. Yeah, there he is. Two enemies. Yep. Looks like they're leaving damage trails. Oh, what's the matter? They can't get in? Oh, never mind. I said they broke through immediately. And time warp is just a fancy way of saying bullet time. And I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble here. Let's see. Yeah, sharpening, of course. The only weapon that I've had so far that comes with bullet sharpening for free is the revolver. Yeah, very bright colors here. Come on. After this, I'll do a time check and see where we're at. Come on. If you notice, Tesla's wearing a steampunk backpack there, or a Tesla pack. Alright, yeah, let's do it. There we go. Another crystal. Perks. So the game does have a pretty good unlocking system. We're about 22 minutes in, and it looks like we're about, if this is right, we're about 3 levels away from the boss. So we'll get up to the boss just to show things off, and that will be our stop for this play. Out my way, spiders. Let's go for this. Ooh, that hurt. Need an actual weapon here. You don't really want to be using your standard pistol for long. Of course, it's on the other side. Careful not to overuse here. There we go. Now we have a choice, or now we have the power. Yeah, definitely go for that. Healing. We're almost at Mecha here. And of course, bullet bounce. Who doesn't like that? Alright, it's time. The whole level was just building up for that one fight, wasn't it, folks? just about out of these guys. Oh, perfect. Infinite Nova. Come on. Don't even really need any more upgrades for this level. Let's see. That. Good enough. And there are more epic perks from what the game was describing. Who's left here? And we're off. So as I said, I do like the feel of Tesla versus Lovecraft, but I think I like the more the persistent options and design from Judge. But if you're looking for another twin-stick arcade shooter, I mean, who doesn't like Tesla and Lovecraft, right? That's a big guy. I'm sure someone who's watching would probably compare this to being like the darkest dungeon of twin-stick shooters. They are certainly getting nastier now. A bouncy railgun. Who doesn't like that? Get away. Bullet sharpening, and maybe we'll go for some health regen just in case. I haven't died yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Come on. Gotta deal with this statue. Good. Anything else? Time warp. They're just gonna be the big guys now, aren't they? No more statues right now. Come on, go away. Trying to only level up every 2, just to save us some time. I think we're just about out, though. Ooh. There we go. Perk. Yeah, so this is right. The next level should be our boss. Come on. Shotgun's over there. Nice. I'm not sure how fire is hurting fire monsters. There we go. Just having that bullet piercing is just a nice thing for this revolver. Suppose I should level up, right? see. Yes, please. Take that. Bouncing, piercing bullets now. Just watch those numbers go down, folks. Oh, there you go. The longer we leave those statues up, the more damaging the enemies become, too. Oh, why not? Well, that works pretty well, doesn't it? Is this the last wave? They just spawn in to be immediately nuked there. Come on, guys. I mean, this is it. I keep saying that and it's not. Ah, you. There we go. Alright, so this should be our final mission for the play. What makes this different is we first have to survive until the time runs out the top, and then we have a boss fight. So it's going to be a good idea to collect the mech pieces, so I have it for the fight. And hopefully I'll get my hands on an actual weapon. Go away. The shotgun is not gonna do. This could be trouble. Put it over here. I may have to use that special a little bit earlier at this rate. There we go. Is that the gauze shotgun? Nah, just a spread gun. Just blew up that car. Oh, yes. Now it's boss time. Oh, look, he's riding it. Yeah, it's time. Oh. Well, he killed me a lot faster than I thought. Let's go for more damage. Yeah. Triple shot. It's always better than 2 shots. Hey. Oh, I'm actually almost dead. What the hell? I got stuck for some reason. It wasn't letting me move. Alright, let's try one more time. I didn't want any range for that fight. It'll probably make use of the mech suit a lot earlier. Should be in second level. Don't want that shotgun. Wait a minute, those are fire bullets. And I missed it. Damn. There we go. Look at all those levels we're gaining right now. Right now, a second. No. Ooh, boy. I gotta kill that thing before the Elder Plop gets me. Alright. Maybe we should use those level ups, right? That. That. It'll be very hard for me to miss now. Could use a revolver or something that's more direct now. Only the nuke will help, but maybe. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah. Got him. Take that, Lovecraft. Got more ether crystals. And then, of course, we keep going around till we make it to there. And then once that's done, we then unlock hard mode and then expert mode. But that's pretty much Tesla versus Lovecraft in a nutshell. So if you like what you saw, well, there's a lot of it. But if it did look a little too repetitive for you, then I would definitely suggest looking at Judge, the other game from 10 Tons. That's a little bit more in terms of choices you make in between levels. But thank you for watching our spotlight today, and thank you to the developer for sending me a press key. If you'd like me to take a look at your game here on the channel and on Game Wisdom, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And check back for daily discussions on game design here, and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. Once again, this has been Tesla versus Lovecraft, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back around 10 Eastern for regular streaming. If you'd like to suggest games for me to cover or topics to talk about, let me know in the comments below. For a collection of my writings as well as weekly podcasts on design, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the Game Wisdom Patreon, you can find us on there on patreon.com/GWBycer. $1 will get you into our private Discord channel where we talk game topics and more. $5 will get you voting privileges for any major event, including the Saturday Night Grab Bag, Patreon-funded goals, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy more videos here on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel.